Everything straight.
Yeah, I had to help somebody with a transfer.
Oh, alright. Yeah, but like I was saying, like I really don't need to involve anybody in my endeavors as far as monetarily. I'm like as far as trying to make this money, But I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to just, what I mean, just be who I am. You know what I mean? I'm, open. I give. I'm caring, kind-hearted, all that other stuff. But at the same time, I'm what's the word when you look at stuff? I'm a realist, so I look at things realistically and just go off of that. So I'm about to just start putting into place my stuff on my own, and whoever is either messing with me at the time while I'm doing stuff or whatever. But after I start doing stuff, like I don't want people bothering me. You know what I mean? Calling me about asking me to do anything for them about this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Just keep everything to me, you, and the kids. And when we start making money and we start taking these trips and we're doing this and doing that, then everybody want to be all up in our business. Like, oh, where you guys at? You look like y'all having fun, or oh, why I got a new car, or you got this, you got that. Like, yeah, of course. Like, what else are we gonna do? Like, we ain't
But
like
that's the thing, is always just being me and you when we had a lot, and it's the me and you when we
we
had
had a
little.
little, exactly, and people forget that. Like, come on, that's the whole point about going through stuff in life. Like, if you never go through stuff, if you don't go through your highs and lows, you won't know how to react to stuff. Like, if all we were used to was us having
Just
our
getting
two.
things.
Yeah, no, look, if all we were used to, like how we had it at the best, like if all we were used to is us having our cars and our good jobs and living luxurious apartments, having all our fully furnished and all these clothes and what I mean, going out to eat like every day, every week, you know what I mean, going to trips, you know what I mean, spending freaking nights at the Brooklyn Marriott, you know what I mean, just spending money just recklessly, like you know what I'm saying. If that's all we knew, and then say one day we just like lost all of that, you know what I mean, we wouldn't know how to respond and how to act, and certain people that be in that predicament, they'd be ashamed and they'd be embarrassed to let people know, or not even let people know what's going on, but face up to the fact that they're not where they were at before. Me personally, I'm happy that I went from the highs of like making mad money an hour to doing this to doing that to losing all of that, being homeless before, you know what I mean, losing this, losing that, losing loved ones. Like, I'm glad I was able not able to experience, but I'm glad I went through that stuff because it just made me stronger, from all of that, even being in jail. Like, every situation I was in, I handled it accordingly.
Accordingly.
Accordingly, yeah, that serious. And now where I'm at now is just completely focused, like like I never been before. Like, you're gonna see, like, and everybody that's outside looking in, they're gonna see also. They're gonna be like, wow, like this dude wasn't really playing. But yeah, I definitely wasn't. But like I said, I'm good either way. Either if you rocking with me or you're not. My kids, my wife gonna be fine. You know,
So honestly, I'm really thinking like if we want to just like
move.
move.
Yeah.
Cause honestly, Lamar, I ain't even gonna be. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm about real sick of Darcy.
Oh yeah, we've been sick of her.
I am been sick of this lady.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, and I'm in a way I feel like it's perfect that we don't have that in there because we could just watch it
Easy.
from.
Like, before we had all the stuff to move and all that, man, listen, it's good to be mobile, man. It's very good to be mobile. You ain't pack a couple bags and you
Honestly,
out.
when you got the police out there, it's crazy. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying? Like they always like, yo, Lamar, I was in Schenectady when I was leaving
mm,
to get back on the highway. A cop was sitting right behind me. I'm sure he ran my plate.
mm-hmm.
He bothered me? Nope. He
He,
went right about his business. And I was in front of him at the light. So I was sitting there for like, yo, 5, 6 minutes.
uh, uh,
Did he bother me? Nope.
mm-hmm.
Incident police, you don't even gotta be in front of them. They freaking busting U-turns when you're
Cause
supposed
they
to
have
be.
nothing to do, just like Colony and Latham. Like, if they don't have nothing to do, any little thing, even if it's nothing, they're gonna go after because they have nothing to do. Like, they're literally looking for like
Something.
Yeah, like I don't know if you've seen that one SpongeBob episode where what was this SpongeBob was driving a boat or something like that, and with the teacher, then they went blew by the cops, and then the cops was like, "Oh wow, we got action." You know what I mean? Like that's how their mindset be. Like they be ready to jump on whatever they see, not real stuff. Like if I was a cop, I'd be worried about real stuff. Like you know what I mean? Like people, getting robbed and murdered in the hood, or people getting assaulted or raped and all. I'd be focused on real stuff, but they focus on like trying to get people tickets and what I mean, like dumb stuff, like
Headlight out.
yeah, headlight out. You know what I mean, check your insurance. Like, come on, man. Like,
They
give
took Sierra over 2 times in one day and a couple of hours difference for the headlight.
to recently.
Yeah, that's why she won't drive at nighttime.
Yeah, nah, she was
And
telling me,
mind you, she didn't even get pulled over that night. She got pulled over during the day. The headlights wasn't even on.
and they got then he
Ticketed at point.
no, you can't get ticketed for more than if you get ticketed one time for a certain thing in a day.
For sure, the officer, yeah, but they're out here, they're being paid. That's why Sierra been texting me a couple weeks ago, asking if I could take her to work.
Um,
I know she worked night shift.
nah, I got you.
Like, that's crazy.
Nah, I got you though, but that's just how it be. But you gotta handle your stuff accordingly.
Yeah, I'm ready to get up out that town, though, for real, for like, I've been ready.
Oh, heck yeah, heck yeah. I mean, like I said, it's cool as far as like, it's quiet and what I mean, not too much going on, for the kids and stuff like that. But at the same time, we honestly we'll be good in Albany, realistically. We'll be good in Troy. I don't want to go to Schenectady.
I'm not going to Troy.
I have no desire to go to Schenectady whatsoever.
I'd
But
rather go to Schenectady, though, for the fact that it's closer to Anson to get the kids back and forth to school.
oh yeah, good point.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? We're working on one car. We gonna have to make sure we on time to getting them onto the bus. The lay's already hard enough living around the corner from the bus.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And trying to hurry up and get them to school. Like we gonna have to keep on it, making sure they eat late and stuff. Cause they trying to crack down and they trying to kick Peter out of school. She missed any more days.
Really? Because you gotta be punctual. You can't be missing days it don't matter because every day they're teaching on subjects and expounding on them the next day and the next. So it's like you missing key things. I didn't really understand how important it was to be at school every day. You know what I mean? Until I was in college. That's until I really realized that every day really matters. But I didn't really miss a lot of days when I was young. It's only when I was sick. I know you did. I know, and you had to sometimes. Some of it wasn't even your fault, but whatever.
But yeah, so thinking is we can go start looking for apartments.
That's good night.
Yeah.
All right. What about back where we was at? We can probably go back to Queens Drive.
It's small there.
No, remember the big one we were gonna get the first time that cost like 920 something a month or something like that, 925.
No, we could check.
Remember that, right? It had mad space. It had like 3 or 4 bedrooms, and it had like a little space like because we were gonna have like pets like how we either have ferrets or a dog or this and the third. Yeah, I'm a
Drive?
Queens Drive. Remember? You remember we looked at the big one first, and then we looked at the
Yeah,
one
I
we.
know, but I thought it was only 2 bedrooms there.
Okay, maybe it was. I no, it was more than two. It was had to be at least three. It was more than two. But either way, it was spacious though. Like it had like a wide, big wide living room. Like, it wasn't like that box one that we had. I mean, it was.
The only reason why we took that was because it was more sunnier.
Yeah, the sun. Yeah, I love the sun. I love the scenery.
Yeah.
I love
Or
the.
maybe, and this is my thing too, is like, they don't ever be answering the phone. Like, they so busy driving around in their Mercedes that they don't even answer the phone. Like, oh.
Oh well, I'm gonna check up on all that junk. After we get off the phone, I'm gonna call.
Tomorrow, because today's Sunday.
Yeah, I'm gonna call them today or after we get off the phone, and I'm gonna look on the website and see if they got any openings or available apartments. Either that, I mean, it'd have been good not to.
Utilities included, right?
What we say was included? Oh yeah, everything was included there. I forgot. I get everything.
No, wait, everything but the cable, right?
Everything but the cable. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
then we just went up over there.
yeah, you can't beat that. And then we was comfortable. Like aside from Eastview over in Latham, like Queens Drive was my favorite apartment besides Eastview. Um, yeah, I like the fact that we was on the
It was nice. It was quiet. It was like
yeah.
right up the street.
The pool was decent, other than the people patrolling like it's their pool. Like man, listen, we're gonna do things a whole lot different this time, man. I tell you, I tell you that much, man. I tell you that much. But
They're probably not even still there though.
oh, that lady, of course, nah. But it's still gonna be people like that everywhere you go. That feels though like they're Mr. Enforcer or Mrs. Enforcer of rules and all this other stuff when they don't own nothing. So. But I like the fact that we was on the top floor. I like the brick, in the bedrooms. Um,
Yeah, it was nice.
the carpet was nice and clean. They had the area downstairs where we had our baby shower. They had the little pool room. They had the little gym. Yeah, that
Yeah,
thing was hot. Yeah, so we're gonna get back to it though.
that's good. Yeah.
Mhm.
My only thing is with you is like I don't want you having like no fighting attitudes. You're very defensive right now, and I don't like that. When you do stuff like that, you're misenforced. When you need to behave like that.
Like fighting attitudes against like other people.
Yeah, you're so quick and so ready to like throw your hands up to behavior like Bubba. Like you know what I mean? You need to relax. Like only
You
thing
see, but you see, Buffy don't do it on purpose. That's just his personality. And with me, like I don't take anything personal or anything like that unless I feel a certain way by the way some or the way somebody does something. Like the other time we was in Queens Drive, yeah, I was drinking and all that. I was bugging out on the maintenance dude and the other dude. I was just walking. He was minding his business, and I was bugging out on him. Yeah, I know I was, but I'm not. That's not my mindset. I'm not drinking no more, and I'm not doing that dumb stuff. But as far as any other, like if anybody either disrespect my kids or disrespect you, or like I don't really care about somebody verbally disrespecting me, but if somebody like threatens me, like they say they're gonna do something, then I'm reacting. I'm responding to that. Like just period. You know, that's just how I am, and it's not to make you uncomfortable or anybody else uncomfortable, but I'm just not going for no games from nobody. I just really don't care about that. I just care about my kids, I care about you, and I care about my family. You know what I mean? So if any of those things is threatening in any way, I'm going to take it to anybody's neck. That's just how I have to be. I know you don't like that. I know that's gonna get on your nerve, but what you would want me to do, just be passive and let people just, play around with our family or play around with you or this, that, and the third. Like I'm sick of all that other stuff. Like, like all the stuff you was going through at work before. Dealing with this person and that person, or like dealing with your family and stuff with certain situations, like how they dealing with the kids or like with my family.
Cause I even called my mother the other day when you had called me and I was on a double. I really didn't want to leave here. You know what I mean? So I just got my foot in the door. I'm trying to stop calling out and stuff like that. It's like I had called my mother to see if she could take Rudy to the emergency room for me. Because obviously you saw it didn't take long. It was like an hour and a half.
Yeah, no.
But it was like I can't even call you as the grandmother to take care of your grandson. Like you act like you have no grandkids but Anaya, freaking Zamaya, and freaking
And that's what
Shuri.
gets on my nerves too. I don't like that because my grandmother, both of my grandparents did not play that. Like they were so like willing to help, and if we weren't doing our job as a parent, they would have stepped in. And if it came like my grandmother's, offering for me to live with her, I was living with my grandmother for 2 years because of situations that I was going through. You know what I mean? Like my mother never, it was never no abusive stuff or anything. Neglective as far as our brother, my brother and sisters. It was just like she had to get herself together personally. You know what I mean? But as far as like your mother, like I just don't get that.
I
Like
just don't care.
them yeah, and the other thing is everybody charging you to watch the kids. Like everybody, your sisters,
Yep.
Your mother, your grandmother.
Like King's girlfriend, like when King was trying to help me out, they was charging me $600 a month to watch the kids.
You see what I'm saying?
So my mother even called and started barking on. I was like, wait a minute, why King? Like, you know what I'm saying? You watch, Rashana watch all these. I said, Mom, you saying you're being such a hypocrite. You want to sit here talking about why King charged me, but yet you
But
charge
that's
me
all
too.
you do.
Not only do you charge me, but you don't even watch the kids.
She charge you for everything. Like you can't depend on her to do your hair. You can't depend on her to cook for you. You can't depend on her to
I
come.
called her, asked if she could do my hair for me last week. She told me, listen, Rashana, I need to, if you don't have no money, I can't just do your hair. I'm like, really, Mom? Why do you think my hair isn't done yet?
I know, but that's why I told you I'm gonna take you to my cousin's salon, Outward Appearances, and Cahoes, and I'm gonna get you and Samaria's hair done like whatever way y'all want, and like she has a professional salon. Like your mother got that little, I ain't gonna call it bootleg, but you see how your mother junk is, but my cousin hers is like professional, like what I mean, everything is official with her junk. So we're gonna go there, what I mean, you're gonna just rock with her. I'm gonna just let her do your hair whenever you want it to get done. I pay I'm gonna pay her nice, I'm gonna give her a tip. I'm gonna promote her business just like, just support. But yeah, don't even worry about that. And the other thing too is like you don't have to be so you know, you don't have to be so whatever it is like dependent on either your family or other things. Like my sister Tyresha will watch our kids. You know Keisha will
I
watch
don't
our
want to
kid.
play with them.
Yeah, but you know that they'll do that without causing a problem for you or asking anything of you or belittling you or slandering you or anything that behind your back. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. So you ain't even gotta speak on it no more, cause I already know what you're gonna say.
It's a good thing you know me well, Lamar.
It's a good
It's
thing
a
I
very
know a
good
lot
thing
of
you know
stuff
me
very
well.
well. It's a good thing I know a lot of stuff very well. I just go accordingly, just act accordingly.
Get this day over with. I'm so excited about going to the gym now.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. You
All
just
night
gotta
I'm just
stick with
gonna
it though. Don't go how we used to do. We'll get focused and go like 2 3 times, and then just like get lazy. You just gotta stay with it. Even if you just go once a week, just keep going. Keep a
yeah.
routine. And stop, if you don't really want to eat the food that you be eating, don't eat it. Like, nobody, I eat whatever, you know what I'm saying? But um, just have your diet set up the way you need it to be, and stick to it. Don't compromise.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that.
You're welcome.
I'm about to go finish taking care of people. I just got done business, man. So I'm about to go bring the tray out in the hall. So
All right,
whoever's ever taking care of the kids for me, right?
I got you.
All right, bye.
Bye.